UFC lightweight Jaylen Turner retired in March after his loss to Ignacio Bahamondes by triangle choke, but now he is back. He says he's just waiting on the call. A lot of people were surprised he retired in the first place because he was just 30. He is just 30 and has a lot of potential still and was in the rankings not too long ago, so his retirement lasts just about 7 months. TKO wanted to have Netflix do all the numbered events for them, the 13 pay-per-view events every year, the numbered events, and then have 30 fight nights on Paramount because Netflix didn't want those fight nights, just the numbered events. But in the end, Paramount was down to take everything, so they just went with them.
We had presentations back and forth over months. People then came forward and we started and got multiple conversations.
How close were you with Netflix?
Very.
Yeah. What was the differentiator?
They didn't want the volume at the end of the day. They wanted just the premium. So in that case, it was the numbered events, the pay-per-view dates every month. And then we would have had to do what the NBA did and break up the package. And Mark and I were discussing that. Actually, I like the word discussing as opposed to what really happened, fighting about that the whole time. No, you got the fight nights are 30 dates, remember. The numbered events are 13. So that 30, if you could take it to one place, perfect. If you have to split it up, you have to split it up. Fortunately, we had a lot of folks interested in some of that 30 match. We at first were hoping Paramount would take the 30 and we would just do the premium with Netflix until CBS, these guys ultimately said, forget it. We want the whole thing.
It doesn't look like Lerone Murphy's getting a title shot next. Some of us take the stairs, some of us take the elevator. Either way, same destination. I thought you were getting the title shot in February. Me too, but it'll come in due time. So I guess they're not doing Volk versus Murphy in February. So maybe Volk takes on Diego Lopez. They just fought, but it looks like that's what they're going to do. Arina Alexeva no longer on the UFC roster. How do you fail away and lose 90% of your fights and get busted for PEDs in just 4 appearances? That's what Yana Santos says, who's still mad about that weight miss. Kevin Holland is fighting Mike Malott this weekend, his 5th fight in 9 months. He wants to do a 6th fight in this calendar year on an Apex card in December. So he fights more than anybody in the UFC. He expressed interest in fighting Neil Magny. Magny is down, but let's see how the fight with Malott goes this weekend. Sajid Isagakmaev, who's part of Team Habib, signed with the UFC. He has a 22-2 record. He'll be making his UFC debut against Nicholas Dalby November 22nd, UFC Fight Night Qatar. That's the card headlined by Armen versus Dan Hooker. Isagakmaev hasn't fought in 3 years, so yeah, I guess he had trouble getting fights in one championship, so he may have some ring rust. His cardio better be on point, though, because Dalby just doesn't stop moving forward. You got to put him to sleep to get him to stop, and he was put to sleep in his last fight against Randy Brown. Crazy second-round knockouts. Dan Hooker's ready for anything Armen brings to his fight in that main event in Qatar, and he's not afraid of the wrestling at all.
Well, he's good at what he does. He's kind of a fighter that fights fire with fire. If you strike with him, he will strike. If you wrestle with him, he will wrestle. He's kind of capable. He's capable everywhere. But I'm prepared for both as well. As he says, he's like we're gonna wrestle and you're gonna get tired. But he forgets the part where if we wrestle, you're gonna get tired as well, brother. Wrestling is not a one-way street. You can't wrestle someone and make me tired and you not get tired. Wrestling is dragging you both into the pit. That's what it is. I'm ready to get tired. What are you gonna make me tired? I'm already tired. I'm tired right now. You know what I mean? I'm used to being tired. I've been tired for the last 17 years. You can't make me more tired. Being tired is not a factor. That doesn't make me fight any. It doesn't make me any less dangerous. Being tired, I feel like I'm dangerous for 25 minutes.
Usman Nurmagomedov likely taking on Alfie Davis in February in Dubai. That would be for the lightweight title. Dubai seems to be the home of Usman Nurmagomedov. His last 3 bouts, if you include this one, will have been there. Alfie Davis is the guy who Usman called out after his victory over Paul Hughes in the rematch.
Who's this guy? Like some beauty guy, handsome guy from England.
Alfie Davis, it's not me. I'm not the handsome guy. It's got to be Alfie Davis.
Alfie Davis, anytime, anywhere. I'm waiting for you. Just let me know.
You know, Mike Malott it's simple. I don't think about none of my opponents very much. So it's no disrespect to him, no disrespect to the next guy. Just don't worry about me, man. You know, when I worry about me and I do what I'm supposed to do, there's not very many people that can, outdo me. Unless your fucking name's Chimaev, then you're just fucking dog. You know what I mean? So other than that, I've been finished by a few people on this road. Other than that, I just ran out of time. No matter if they scream for Malott. It's funny. I went to London and I fought Nelson. And Gunnar Nelson's, people were talking about how Malott's this and Malott's that, but Gunnar Nelson has been the who's who for a long time of that area. Before there was a Conor McGregor, it was Gunnar Nelson, from the SBG camp, so that's a bad dude. I got to London, and they still showed me love. I had never been to London a day before in my life. This is a lot closer to the U.S. than London is, and I got a feeling I'm still going to get love. If I get booed, by the time it's all over and done with, they'll all be screaming Holland and not Mulat. So I don't think MMA is going to be forever, but I don't think combat sports is done just yet. You know, it's like I'm very excited to see, you know, the UFC getting into boxing, and so I'm going to finish this year strong. I'm going to have a smooth year next year, and then I'm going to have a heavy year in 28. And I can't say it'll all be MMA, but I'm going to have a heavy year in 28. Now it's I should be 3-1 this year going into this Mike Malott fight, ready to be 4-1. But somehow, some way, D-Rod scratched his ball head and got it lucky. So it's going to feel really good to get my hand raised here, especially right after losing that one. And maybe, and just maybe, you know, between him and Il Magny, one of them put the big boy pants on, and I'll get that scrap in December. The same thing. I love a good scrap, and one thing my grandfather always taught me is experience is the best teacher. I have so much experience. I know I say I don't want to coach at the gym, but if I did have to coach at the gym, it's kind of hard for me to say that there would be anybody that's a better MMA coach than me because of the experience alone. And I like the idea of being a manager. And so the experience that I'm getting with the UFC, talking to the media, talking to Dana, talking to Hunter, talking to Mick, talking to Sean, all those things are things that make me a better person. So the things I liked about it back before was just getting in there and just showing what type of man I was. Now I just enjoy getting in there and continue to grow.
People should not bring up Rampage Jackson's son to him because he gets really mad when people do that. And I don't know what the second guy says, but he claims that he didn't know anything about what's going on because he doesn't follow social media.
Get the fuck out of my face, nigga. Get the fuck out of my face. Get the fuck out of my face. Hey, you a weird ass nigga. Get the fuck out of my face. Get the fuck out of my face.
You took a nigga on the ass, bro. I love a nigga like this, bro. I swear to God.
How old are you?
18.
All right.
Yeah, he didn't know.
Hey, all right. I don't talk about it.
Yeah, no.
Shut up about it.
I got you.
I'm live on stream.
I got you.
Fuck wrong with you, bitch ass nigga. Fuck wrong with you. Some shit like that. Why you asking me some shit like that? Shut the fuck up, bro. He know better with that smirk on his face. He know better, bro. If he know that, he wouldn't ask me that right now. He know what I'm talking about.
No. It's not on social media, so he does. It's nothing.
Well, you the Power Ranger? Yeah. How you doing? He doesn't know. All right, then I apologize.
Yeah, because he's like, I'm the one that even made him come up to you. I was like, baby, I said, you love UFC.
I already know that situation. I'm not even much on that. I just like Hey, come on. If you know, then you know why. You know how to crash out. Yeah, I know.
Probably bet on Anderson Silva. I'd be interested to see the pay for those two. Yeah, Anderson Silva might be in better shape right now than Chris Weidman. Weidman looked really bad in his last fight against Eric Anders. So, I don't know. Maybe Silva does win that based on his boxing experience and current shape. Battle of the Gimps. Imagine both their legs snap in this one. No leg kicks in this one. Pure boxing, so probably no leg breaks. Brendan Allen ain't impressed with RDR. Allen couldn't chart Mearshart or RP the Reaper. Come on. Brendan Allen isn't impressed with anyone but himself. He usually has a pretty good first round, but he's going to have to keep that same energy for 25 minutes, 5 rounds against the Ritter. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you want to donate, you can via Super Thanks. There's also a link on the main page. Until next time, thanks for watching.